Emily had always been quiet, one of those kids who sat at the back of the class, spoke only when asked, and never laughed too loudly. It wasn't because she didn't want to, but because her heart was often heavy. Her father, Mark, had been a quiet man too. A mechanic by profession, his hands were always stained with grease, and his clothes carried the scent of engine oil and hard work. He wasn't cruel, but he wasn't warm either. Words like, "I'm proud of you," or "I love you," were never spoken. His love was silent, hidden in small acts, a lunch packed early, a jacket zipped when she forgot. But Emily needed more. She needed words. And so, one day, when she was just 14, she wrote a letter, a long one, full of feelings, full of pain. "You never said you love me," she wrote. "And sometimes I wonder if you even see me." She never gave it to him. She slipped it inside an old book on the shelf and forgot about it until the day he passed away. Heart attack. Sudden. No warning. No goodbye. The house fell silent. Her mother shattered in her grief. Emily shattered in her silence. Weeks passed. One evening, while going through his belongings, Emily found a small wooden box under his bed. Inside were some old photos, a few worn tools, and her letter. It had tear stains on it. He had read it, clutched it. Maybe even cried. Emily fell to the floor, holding the letter against her chest. All the words she had wanted to hear, she now heard in her mind, but it wasn't over yet. Hidden beneath the papers was a small USB drive labeled, "For Emily." Trembling, she plugged it into the old laptop. A video file opened. The screen flickered, and then her father appeared. Tired, older, but smiling. "Hey kiddo," he said. "I'm not good at talking face to face, you know that. But I read your letter, and it broke me, because you were right." He paused, eyes wet. "I wasn't the best dad. I didn't say the things I should have, but I saw you, Emily, every day, and I was proud. Every single moment." Emily covered her mouth, the tears unstoppable now. "I don't know when you'll see this, but if I'm not around anymore, I want you to know, you were always enough. You never had to earn my love. You had it from the day you were born." He held something, a broken bracelet Emily had made in 3rd grade. "Kept this in my wallet. Reminded me of you every day." The screen faded to black, but her heart lit up. That night, Emily wrote a new letter, not filled with pain but with peace. "Dear Dad, I heard you, finally, and maybe, just maybe, you heard me too." Her school announced an event, Voices Unspoken, an open mic for anyone with a story, a poem, a moment to share. Emily, the quiet girl, stood up. She stepped onto the stage, hands shaking, USB in pocket. Her father's memory in her heart. "This isn't a performance," she told the audience. "This is a goodbye, and maybe a beginning." She played the video. The room fell silent. Her father's voice echoed. "You were always enough." Tears ran down faces, students, teachers, even the janitor. And then, Emily spoke. "We wait too long to say the things that matter. I waited. He waited. But today I speak. And I hope you do too." After the event, something magical happened. Parents hugged their children tighter. A boy called his estranged mother. A girl whispered, "You helped me forgive my dad. Thank you." Emily's pain had become someone else's healing. That night, her mother brought a cake with 2 candles. "It's not your birthday," she said, "but it's a new beginning." They sat on the balcony, the stars wide and listening. "You know," her mum said, "your father would be proud." Emily nodded, looking at the sky. "I know, and I think he heard me." She opened her journal, the same one where her first painful letter once lived, and wrote, "Some people don't stay forever, but their love does. And when we share it with others, they live again, in 1,000 hearts." She closed the book, not with sorrow, but with peace.